Here is the news at noon. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu projects 2025 as a year of great opportunities for residents of Lagos State. President Tinubu launches campaign to address escalating food and drug prices. On the foreign scene, South Korea's presidential aides offer to resign amid political crisis. And in sport, LeBron James makes unprecedented National Basketball Association history. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has projected year 2025 as a year of great opportunities for residents of the state, pledging his administration's commitment to the welfare of all. Speaking at the countdown to year 2025 tagged Lagos Fiesta at the Taiwo Baruwa Square on Lagos Island, Governor Sanwo-Olu noted that year 2024 was filled with tremendous opportunities, especially for the teeming youth of Lagos despite the global economic realities. As the governor ushered in the new year amidst display of fireworks, he assured residents of his administration's continued commitment towards making Lagos a 21st century economy.
This government will work for you. We'll see you bigger. We'll see you better. We'll see you brighter in the year 2025. And I want to say to you that for as long as we remain in the center of 2025, we will be with you. Happy New Year 2025. Happy New Year 2025. It will be a year of togetherness. It will be a year of new beginning for us. It will be a year of better things to happen to each and every one of us.
Governor Sanwo-Olu urged residents to support the government to carry out its responsibility by exercising their civic responsibilities by paying their taxes as and when due to facilitate more developmental projects across the state. The large audience at the Lagos Fiesta, which was hosted across the divisions of Lagos State, witnessed different performances by A-list musicians, including Wizkid, Burna Boy, Mr. Gbera, Two-Face, among others. The Lagos State House of Assembly has confirmed the appointment of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's nominees for the State Independent Electoral Commission (LASIEC) and other agencies. The appointment follows the screening of the candidate by a 12-man ad hoc committee of the House headed by the Chief Whip, Majid Fatai. Just before the confirmation of the nominees, Fatai said the committee conducted a thorough screening of the credentials and experiences of each nominee, adding that they are all capable of holding government offices. Also speaking, a member of the House, Saad Olumo, said the nominees are round pegs in round holes, noting that their impressive credentials and professional expertise make them candidates. From last year, they have moved nominations for the office of the State Auditor General, the General Manager of the Lagos State Electricity Board, LSEB, and the Executive Secretary of the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, LS. Electoral system and strengthening democracy in 2025. In its New Year message, the umbrella body for all registered political parties expressed its commitment to pursuing electoral reforms and improving governance across the nation. The council emphasized the importance of ensuring free, fair, and credible elections, as well as addressing critical flaws in the country's political processes. A statement signed by its national chairman, Yusuf Dantale, highlighted the organization's plan to collaborate with the Chartered Institute of Forensics and Certified Fraud Investigators to vet candidates' credentials rigorously. The council also emphasized the necessity of empowering the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, to conduct all elections, eliminating the role of the State Independent Electoral Commissions, which is described as ineffective and often influenced by governors. APAC called on Nigerians to remain proactive, prayerful, and vigilant in ensuring their leaders fulfill their duties as part of the ongoing effort to deepen Nigeria's democracy. Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo has assured residents of accelerated development and improved security architecture in 2025. Soludo expressed earnest congratulations and greetings to all residents on the celebration of the dawn of the new year. According to a press statement issued by his press secretary, Christian Aburime, Soludo also said the signing into law of the 2025 appropriation bill of 606.99 billion naira marks a significant milestone in the administration's journey towards building a livable and prosperous smart megacity. He noted that the comprehensive reflects his uncompromised dedication to transforming the state through strategic investment in critical sectors. Now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians of the resolve to boost food production and reduce inflation on food and drugs to 15% while strengthening the economy in 2025. In his New Year message to the nation, Tinubu highlighted economic growth indicators including lower fuel prices, rising foreign reserves, and a stronger naira as signs of progress in 2024 that would continue into 2025. Tinubu introduced the company National Credit Guarantee Company to address the current hardship, especially escalating food prices. He said the move will also promote local manufacturing of essential drugs and other medical supplies in the new year. According to the president, the new company, which is expected to begin operations before the end of the second quarter of the new year, is in a partnership with government institutions including the Bank of Industry (BOI), Nigerian Consumer Credit Corporation, the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Agency (NSIA), the Ministry of Finance Incorporated, the private sector, and multilateral institutions. Wife of the President, Oluremi Tinubu, has expressed heartfelt gratitude to God Almighty with great hope and an assurance in the promises for a greater nation. In a statement to usher in the new year, Mrs. Tinubu urged all to rise above their differences, rebuild the bridges connecting the nation, which are love, respect, and understanding. According to her, 2025 is a year to invest in one another, to nurture the youth and protect the dignity of elders, to create a country where every Nigerian can thrive, regardless of where they are born, what they believe, or what language they speak. Mrs. Tinubu assured Nigerians that the administration of President Tinubu is truly committed to and is already undertaking deepening reforms that will unlock the country's economic potential. In foreign news, senior aides to South Korea's impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol have offered to resign en masse a day after his office expressed regret over acting President Choi Sang-mok's approval of 2 new jingles to a court set to decide Yoon's fate. His office, in a statement, Yoon's Chief of Staff, Policy Chief, National Security Advisor, and Special Advisor on Foreign Affairs and Security, as well as other senior secretaries, tendered their resignation. Choi said he would not accept their resignation as the priority now was to focus on improving the economy and stabilizing state affairs. The aides had repeatedly expressed their intent to step down in the wake of Yoon's botched attempt to declare martial law on December 3, but a presidential official noted that their resignations have not been accepted. In sport now, LeBron James has emerged the first person in the National Basketball Association NBA history to play a teenage and past the age of 40 as the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. James, who made his NBA debut as an 18-year-old in 2003, turned 40 on 30th December He scored 23 points in the 122 by 110 defeat at the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, but 27 from Jarrett Allen helped Cleveland to an 8th straight win. James, who is widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, last year became the NBA's all-time leading points scorer. He has won 4 NBA championships, been named most valuable player 4 times, and is in his 22nd season in the NBA, a record he shares with the now retired Vince Carter. That's it on the news at noon, but just before we go, remember to always wear your seatbelt while driving. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration reconfigured 6 junction and roundabouts, Allen, Ikotu, Maryland, Lekki, and Aja, under Traffic Management Intervention Plan? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has projected year 2025 as a year of great opportunities for residents of the state, pledging his administration's commitment to the welfare of all. President Bola Tinubu has assured Nigerians of the resolve to boost food production and reduce inflation on food and drugs to 15% while strengthening the economy in 2025. We also told you that senior aides to South Korea's impeached President Yoon Suk-yeol have offered to resign en masse, a day after his office expressed regret over acting President Choi Sang-mok's approval of 2 new judges to a court set to decide Yoon's fate. Finally, in sport, LeBron James has emerged the first person in the National Basketball Association NBA history to play as a teenager and past the age of 40, as the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idowolaya. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon.
From point to point on the road, rails, airways, and water.